Hey guys, I want to see if anybody's hanging out in the YouTube world. Hold on, let me get my glasses in case we have some comments. 1 second. Haven't gone live in a while, so I wanted to see if anybody was around to say hi. And I don't have a video going up till, hey, Constance. Hey, Constance. I don't have a video going up until this evening, so I just wanted to check in with you guys because it's been a hot minute since I've been on here. And I'm home. It's a rainy day. I just got my workout in, so I thought I'd jump on here before I make my lunch and break my fast. Hi, Stephanie. How's everybody doing on this Monday? Are y'all working? Are you off today? What's happening? Also, I have some new subscribers, so I thought I would jump on. If you guys have any questions about me or my journey or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'll see what I can answer. Hi, Lisa. Hope everybody had a good weekend. For me, it was busy. I always have my grandkids on the weekend, which is kind of hard sometimes, but it's usually fun and exhausting at the same time. Let's see. Working, and you're new. Yeah, I saw you subscribed yesterday, Constance. I think we found each other through Instagram, right? So if you guys are on Instagram, you need to go on over and follow me. I'm at Paleobarbie over there. If you have an Instagram, you can put it in the comments for other people to follow you. You don't believe it? Well, I'm a young grandma, so I guess that's, well, I guess I'm young. I'm 48, so. Good morning. How are you? Hi. So I'm checking in. I was saying with you guys, I haven't been on live in a while, and since I have some new people, since I've been live, I mean, I've talked about me in my videos, but thought maybe if you had some questions about me, or if you're new to keto and you have questions, that kind of stuff. Some of you have been kind of asking about AIP and why I've been doing that and all that kind of stuff. So you can ask about that too. I went and got my glasses. I'm still squinting to read comments. Let's see. Who else we got on here? Life Adventures in Keto. Okay, Keto, which is Oklahoma, I think, and Ohio. Isn't that what it is? You guys are a split household. Is that why? But yeah, so I was just saying that I don't have a video going up until tonight because I was busy with grandkids this weekend and really didn't take the time to get anything on film, really. So today I'm doing a day of eating. I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm going to eat and break my fast. I already worked out. I did a home workout today. It is raining here today. When it's really raining, we only have one car, so when it's raining, I don't like to, or like stormy raining, not just like drizzle. I don't like to take the car. I just let my husband take it, and so I work out at home. On the other days, I go to Planet Fitness, as a lot of you guys know. So today I did a home workout. I'm really liking Mr. and Mrs. Muscles. They're on my workout playlist. I love them because they're on Instagram too. They show their videos are like 10 minutes each, and you can just do that, or you can do more than one. And they have a little box up at the top that shows the how to modify the exercises. So if you're really a beginner exerciser, it's a great at-home workouts. I love them. And I also love Fitness Marshall too. He's great when you just feel like dancing. I love him. But that's what I did today was Mr. and Mrs. Muscles. I want grandkids, but my guys don't even have girlfriends. Well, the two I have are for my daughter, and my son just got married, but he's still in college. And him and his wife are in college, and so I'm not expecting any from them for a couple of years, hopefully. But I'm hoping to get some from them eventually. But my other kid probably won't ever have kids. So my son is my last hope. My daughter has closed that door. Let me see. I'm not giving my mom grandkids. How about grand fur babies? There you go. Give some grand fur babies. I have those too. Or I have grand fur baby. I can't even talk. The fur babies for my mom. Let's see. All right, so those of you that are new, and if you have any questions, put them in there about me, but also tell us about you, like how long you've been doing keto. I know some of you, I know most of you guys that are in here. Candace is kind of new to me. How long have y'all been doing keto? Put it in the comments, just for the new people to see. And yeah, so hopefully everybody's Monday is doing pretty good. My nose is running, I think, because of the weather. I have a pretty busy rest of this week. So tomorrow I work. I also work at my church. So for those of you that don't know a lot about me, I am a certified science teacher. I don't teach in public school anymore. I teach private homeschool classes. And then I also work at my church. I'm the child care director at my church. So I do those two things along with side gigs here and there, obviously YouTube and all the things. I'm writing a cookbook. It's not done yet, working on it. My son is helping me with getting it all into the computer part. But since he is in school, it's taking longer than we would like, but we're going to hopefully get it out by summer. I really want it to be out before KetoCon, but we'll see if that happens. Not that I'm going to sell it at KetoCon. I just thought that was a good goal to get it done. It'll be digital, so you can buy it and all that good stuff and print it out. It's going to be cheap because I like things to be affordable for everybody. So that's one of the things I'm working on. So my week this week, back to getting out of the rabbit hole. I'm going to, I work at my church job tomorrow and Wednesday night. Thursday, I work at home. And then Friday, I work at the church job, and then leaving in the afternoon to go out of town. We're going to go out of town for Valentine's to Shreveport, Louisiana. If you're from there, shout out. I'm originally from New Orleans, so I live really close to Shreveport. I'm in East Texas. And so we're going there for Valentine's weekend, but also they have a Mardi Gras parade on Saturday we're going to go to and just make a good weekend of it. Nice fun. Let's see what I missed here. You would settle for grand fur babies. Oh, do I track? Okay, so on a regular, I usually do track. I go back and forth between Car and MyFitnessPal. I track. I also like during the holidays. I talked about that. I didn't track during the holidays, but I stayed mostly keto and just ate more, right? Like most of us probably did. But I track total carbs, not net carbs. I do total carbs. I did net carbs for probably the first half of my keto journey. And then with just all of my autoimmune and thyroid issues, I decided after like messaging with Dr. Barry that I should try total carbs. So that's what I did. And it's been working better for me. Sometimes I go over the 20 total. Sometimes I go under it. But on an average, I stay 20 or below total carbs, which is why lately, if you've been watching my days of eating, you haven't seen me eating a lot of keto treats because they tend to have more total carbs, right? So I try to make those just for special occasions and things. So I am tracking. I do use macros from Keto and the Chaos. So which I didn't do the whole time beginning. I have a way to figure out your macros in my beginners playlist. And that's how I did it in the beginning. But I switched mine up because I tend to eat more protein anyway. But Keto and the Chaos, her macros are higher protein keto, which works better for me, my body, and it seems to be doing what I need it to do. So yes, I do track. Let's see. Keto for a year, gluten-free, and paleo for 3 years before that. Just like me, right? I'm still gluten-free, so I can't eat a lot of those low-carb tortillas and all that stuff that a lot of people love and that everybody's going crazy about, the Aldi bread. I couldn't eat that if I wanted to. I've been looking for it for my husband because he can get away with stuff like that and still lose and it not bother him, inflammation and all that. But for me, if I were to eat the low-carb stuff with the wheat and the gluten and all that in it, I would be sick. So I can't eat that. So yes, I'm still gluten-free. And I was paleo for about 8 years before I turned keto. So just like you. Let's see. can't wait for your cookbook. Sorry, trying to multitask. Oh, yes, thank you. I'm excited about it because, for one, I think what originally started it, not because everybody was coming out with cookbooks, it was just kind of coincidence that other people were coming out with theirs. I had been working on been wanting to have a cookbook for years, even before I was keto. I wanted to have like a clean eating cookbook. And I love to cook. I have a lot of recipes before I started keto. And my son, when he was getting ready to get married, he said, "Mom, I want your recipes in a book so Laura," that's his wife, "would have them so she can make some recipes for him of mine." And so I was like, well, if I'm going to make that cookbook, I'm going to make the whole thing, right? So it'll be an ebook I'm not exactly sure how we're going to do it, but it's going to be digital that you can print, and a PDF or whatever. And then hopefully later on down the line, I can do a full out bigger cookbook, paperback printed thing. But we'll start small, baby steps, right? Let's see what else we got here. You're doing Total. Yeah. Is Total working for you too better? Because for me, it was like when we did that challenge with the carb up day, and I started doing Total Carbs around the same time. I think the carb up day worked too. If you guys don't know, in the summer we did like a little challenge with each other, or a collab where we were doing carb ups. A carb up day. I was doing a carb up day, and she was doing a little bit different, but carb cycling, maybe I can't remember. Anyways, I started incorporating Total Carbs back then, and so from the summer, and I really, really think it made a big difference for me. Let's see. Yes, I have to have everything gluten-free. Yes, cookbook coming soon. And some of the recipes that will be in the cookbook are on my channel, and some of them aren't. So some of them will be new to you guys, and some of them will be ones that you've seen on here in a better printed out form. But there's some old, family favorites. For instance, I make shepherd's pie. My husband's birthday is St. Patrick's Day, so I have made him shepherd's pie every birthday and other days in between for years. And I make it two ways. I make it the keto way, which I've been making it that way for a long time for me, because even before I was keto and I was paleo, I was still trying to be a little bit lower carb, except for I ate sweet potatoes. But other than that, and so I always made it that way for me. And so mine always had the keto-ish version. So that will be in there. My gumbo will be in there, plus a lot of, like I said, recipes that you guys know. So I've been doing strict keto carnivore since January last year. Lost 118 pounds. Wow, good job. Reverse pre-diabetes, high blood pressure, high LDL and triglycerides, and working on reversing insulin resistance. That's fantastic. 118 pounds. You guys, oh, that's so good. When I get to 100 pounds, I think I'm going to be like so shocked, because it's taken me so long, to lose the 71 pounds or 71 and a half so far that I've lost, that I'm getting closer. But it's like, y'all who are turtles, you know how it is when you're a turtle, because it took me the first year to lose like 30 pounds. So now it's starting to kind of move a little faster. So yeah, it seems like it would never, ever get there, but it will. It will. Yeah, net never worked that great for me. Yeah, those are real results. Yeah, awesome. Cool. So y'all tell me in the comments also for cookbook ideas, actually, because I have a ton of recipes already, but I was thinking, and also just for videos in general, what kinds of recipes have you not seen yet, either on YouTube or on the web or whatever, for keto that you really want to make? Like maybe it's something you used to eat and you just haven't seen a recipe for it yet, or something like that. Because I know that, because there's like a gazillion of the same kind of recipe out there. And, like I have a chili recipe, Amanda has a chili recipe. I think every keto chef, cook, whatever you want to call us, has their own chili recipe. But I know there's recipes that like I would like to have that I used to eat maybe. Okay. One of the recipes I'm fooling with right now, it's almost perfected and it's going to be in the cookbook, but I have not made a video for it yet because it's kind of waiting until I was done with AIP to incorporate more seasonings and things in it because I wanted to be able to taste it. Is chicken and rice. So when I was growing up, my mom made chicken and rice all the time, and it was one of our favorites. And so, of course, we have cauliflower rice, right? But I've made it once with a modified version of it for AIP. So I'm going to try to make it to now that I'm in the reintroducing things. Once I have all the spices reintroduced, I will. I'm going to make it and I'll make a video for it. It'll be in the cookbook too. So let's see what else we got here. I think someone should do more air fryer recipes. Okay. I just got an air fryer for Christmas, so I'll be working on that and figuring it out. I'm still learning it, so but I'm sure. In fact, I bought 2 Cornish game hens to try to do. Well, this is the second time I bought them because the first time I bought them, I watched that video. I defrosted them and forgot about them. Had to throw them away. So I'm going to try to do some Cornish game hens because my air fryer isn't quite as big for a whole chicken. So I'm going to try to do that, and then we'll see what else I can come up with in the air fryer. Chicken pot pie with a flaky crust. Challenge. I think that sounds delicious, though. I'll think on that, see what I can come up with. Which actually, the chicken pot pie filling recipe part wouldn't be that hard. Coming up with the flaky crust. I'll work on that. Let's see. Let me go back up. I missed a couple up there. My computer's being finicky. There we go. No. If I miss your comment, retype it because it's not wanting me to go back up because my computer is not being nice. Let's see. Tracking total carbs is what works best for me and is super easy on carnivore. Yes. And which is most of what I do now. I eat strict carnivore, which is most of what I do now. I eat strict keto when I go out and carnivore at home. I do carnivore a lot. Like I'll take a week and do carnivore, 2 weeks and do carnivore. I've done it for a month before. I do like to enjoy the simplicity of it because you don't have to worry about anything really. Just making sure you get your fat to protein ratio, eating your good select cuts of meat and things like that. I do like it. I start missing vegetables and condiments. And so then that's when I go back to keto and then I'll go back to carnivore. Yeah. So, but I do like carnivore and I do feel like it is a great way especially for people like me with autoimmune issues. Chicken fried steak. That one wouldn't be too hard, I don't think. Almond flour causes me inflammation and I hate cauliflower, but would love to figure out an Irish potato candy. I think I've never made that before. I think that Aaron makes that over. Aaron does keto, right? Does the keto. I'll have to look into it. I don't even know what it's supposed to taste like, honestly. We can't get the crust right. Okay. For the flaky crust, maybe use some golden flaxseed meal. That's a good idea. Golden flaxseed meal is what I put in the cornbread recipe that I use. And sorry, I need a sip of my cold coffee. So I think that might be doable. For that. Also, another option, I can't eat it because of total carbs, but Nancy over at Keto for Real Life People, she's been using that lure and miracle flour or miracle dough is what she calls it. And I bet you that would make a really good flaky crust. If you can have that. Now, I don't think I can have it. But if you're not doing total carbs, you could have it. But since you're doing total carbs, you probably can't have it. Or wouldn't have it or whatever. But that would probably make you a flaky crust. And if you didn't have it all the time and it was just a treat, it probably would be fine, I think. You used whey powder unflavored for air fryer fish. Maybe I should use that for chicken fried steak. Yeah, that might work. Even though I'm from the South, I have never personally made chicken fried steak because that was like we grew up eating. My parents ate it like when we would go out to eat. My dad loved it, but it wasn't really my thing. And so, and I don't ever remember my mom cooking that. Now, my mom always cooked fried chicken and things like that. We had lots of fried fish because we were fishermen in our family. So, but I don't ever remember having chicken fried steak at home. We had hamburger steaks, like hamburger patty, breaded like that, but not like the big chicken fried steaks. Let's see. Lupin flour, yep. You don't like the taste of it. I've never tried it because I never ordered it because it was kind of tricky for me that it was derived from a legume. So since I do more strict clean keto, I don't eat any legumes at all. And so that, and also the fact that it had a lot of total carbs for me. So that's why I never did order it. But the things that Nancy's making with it look amazing. Oh my gosh. The cornbread recipe that I use, I don't have my own per se. The one that I use is from Keto Connect. And in my video for my chili, which is the Game Day chili, and it's under the playlist for Game Day Food Collab that we did a while ago. It's in the description for that. So the link to I don't know. It's either Keto Connect or Low Carb Yumite. I can't remember, but I have it printed out. But it's in the description of that video, and you can find it real easily on that link. But it's a really good cornbread recipe. It does have the golden flax, and I liked it because I didn't have to have order like the cornbread extract stuff or whatever, corn extract and all that. I liked it because it was stuff I already had pretty much, except for the golden flax meal. I usually have regular flax, but it's a good recipe. Also, I added green chilies to it because I like spicy. Yeah, also Nisha Berry has a good cornbread recipe too, and I think she puts pork rinds in hers. I haven't tried it yet because I'm kind of if you find something you like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of girl, you know, so that's why I use that one. In fact, I've got 3 pieces of that cornbread in the freezer waiting for when I can eat it. So I'm going to make a pot of chili when I can eat the spices that are in it again, probably next week. And then I will thaw out that cornbread because that sounds delicious now. I want chili now. Yes, green chili cheddar cornbread is really good. Really, really good. Also, if you didn't want a flaky crust, I mean, I know your goal is to get a flaky crust for the chicken pot pie, but you could use one of the keto biscuit recipes and make that for your crust. I grew up eating like strawberry shortcake and chicken and dumplings and things like that made out of biscuits. So I think that a biscuit would be good for your crust on top. So for instance, if you have the Southern Keto Cookbook, she has a really good biscuit recipe in there. You could just make that the amount that you make for that serving, like for that pan of biscuits, put it on top of your pot pie. That would probably be really good, actually. So, oh, now it's going to move. Okay, let's see if I missed any. Oh, how long do I have to take out coffee? Okay, so for the AIP, it's 30 days for all the things on it, and coffee is under nuts and seeds. And so you take all of the things out for 30 days, and then you gradually add them back in. So I guess you can pick, or your doctor can, if you're doing it with your doctor, unless you just do it on your own. We discussed it, her and I, and so we decided the first week I would do nuts and seeds and sweeteners. Some people only do one thing a week, but we did like I could have coffee the first week, or nuts and seeds, and then like go 4 days without adding anything else in, 4 or 5 days, and then try adding some stevia or something like that. And so that's what I did last week. But after I had my coffee, I would go back to my teas. So after I finish this, I'll go back to tea. Even though this is a new week, that's what I'm going to do still. And I've been drinking lots of hot tea. I've been drinking green tea. I'm allowed 1 cup of green tea a day during the 30 days. And then after that, I have to switch to decaf tea because really they don't like you to have caffeine. But for me, it wasn't really about the caffeine. It was about the beans, the coffee beans, because coffee beans can carry mold, and I'm allergic to mold. So she wanted to see if that was what caused my migraines. And then, so this week I'm adding back in eggs, and I have to do the yolk first and then the white separately on different days. And then, like I said, I'm going to add in alcohol because of our going out of town. So let's see what else I missed here. Okay, saw that. Yeah, 34 pounds gone 1 year. Yeah, it is slow, but I feel like it's going to catch up because it did for me. Because one, like I said before in my other weight loss video, you have to figure out what keto works best for you. So, when you first start keto, you kind of have all these people talking and telling you, this is how you need to do your macros, and this is how you need to do you need to have this much fat and all this different stuff. And you're trying to do it and, get your way through it. And then, but your body might not react the same way as everyone else's. So you need to find what works best for you. And by exploring those different things, that's how I found it would work best for me. Also, you got to have your hormones balanced because that ain't nothing going to come off your body if those aren't balanced. I've said this in like tons of videos, but it's so true. But I just felt like once I got past that first year, my body started to heal, and then it started doing what it's supposed to do. And so now it's kind of accelerating a little bit. We'll see if it keeps on going or if I'm going to be stuck here for a while. We'll see. So let's see. All right. Yes, I do matcha. I do bulletproof matcha sometimes, and it's really good. And it gives you energy if you need that pep. Yes, many ways to get there. It's a state of ketosis. So some people, I could never do like dirty keto or lazy keto, except for, during the holidays. But my body is just has too much inflammation. And so other people can not count anything. It can eat fast food every day, can, eat a lot of packaged keto foods. And there's nothing wrong with that. It just doesn't work for me. I can't do that for my body anyways. Let's see. Oh, a bone broth fast. I've never done a bone broth fast, but I do drink bone broth all the time. I make a pot in my Instant Pot of bone broth about every other week. And so I drink that a lot. You never get past 48 hours when water fasting. Yeah, I think it would. It seems like it would fill you up a little more. I have never done more than 24 hours fasting. I've always been kind of not skeptical, but afraid to because of my thyroid. I'm sure it's fine. It would probably be good. I just like food too much, I think. I'm a nitty baby when it comes to that. But I've done 24 hours and done OMAD and things like that. But I have stuck with, I felt like 16-8 works the best for me. And I mostly do 2 meals a day, except for the month that I was on AIP, because tea, you guys, for me, just does not fill me up the way coffee does. So it was really hard for me to fast the 30 days of in January because I was starving to death. So I just quit fasting that month and went back to it. As soon as I could have coffee, now I'm fasting again. But it just it was not cutting the mustard. So now I'm back to fasting. 42 hours, electrolytes only. Wow. Good job. Yep. Daily. Best for me. I also like the Perfect Keto collagen. I don't have that every day because it is chocolate. Of course, I didn't have it in January because it has sweetener in it and stuff. But I do enjoy it as like a treat in like almond milk or macadamia nut milk or something. But I haven't had a lot of it lately because of AIP, but I've been mostly doing the bone broth during AIP. Let's see. Oh, what's my favorite hot tea? So right now, my favorite, besides the green tea and the matcha, is it's an orange ginger spice, I think is what it's called. And it's really, really good. That actually, my bulletproof tea recipe for this with, and you can use whatever your favorite tea is, but orange spice is like the best for this recipe. It's like my favorite right now because it's good without even sweetener. Like even now that I can put stevia in it, I haven't because it's so good. So I do the orange spice tea, and I put MCT oil and cinnamon in it and coconut milk, and then now this particular way of making it, I think is best in the blender, or if you have a NutriBullet, you can use your hand frother, but I feel like the coconut milk really gets frothed up better if you do it in like a NutriBullet or a Ninja or something, because you get that nice top of, froth on top, and then I top it with more cinnamon. So I don't put any sweetener in it at all, but you could put stevia or something in it if you wanted to, or monk fruit, or whatever your favorite thing is. Let's see. It's super clean chocolate collagen. Is it organic keto? Is that what you said? Sweetened with stevia. Tastes like chocolate milk. I make it in coconut milk with a little heavy cream when I want something sweet. See, that's why I like this one. It tastes like chocolate milk. But yeah, the orange spice is really good. I also like the hibiscus tea that, which is what the passion tea is at Starbucks. And the pink drink. I like the pink drink, but I really like the tea by itself. And I'll make it hot or cold. And again, to me, it doesn't need any sweetener. Actually, the first time I ever had the pink drink, I thought maybe they messed up and gave me sweetener when I didn't ask for it because it was so sweet to me. But I got it again without the cream or anything in it. And it was, so I was like, So then that's when I started buying it myself. And I was like, oh, it is kind of sweet on its own. Also, if you have a Trader Joe's, they have a lot of really good teas that they have like seasonal teas that are really good. All the ones I've tried have been really good. Let's see. Cool. Any other questions about AIP or anything? I love that so many of you guys are on here today. That's awesome. See if I missed any other comments. Oh, y'all talking back to each other. Okay. Let's see. What's your keto chow? Oh, how do I feel about keto chow? I actually really like keto chow. I have a review on my channel here of it. It's really good. I'm on a budget, so I can't really order as many products. But my husband really liked it for him. I haven't tried the soups, but I have tried all the drinks, all the shakes. And I like them I got them when I was gone in the summer too. And I would like to get some more. So for those of you that don't know, in the summertime, I work at University of North Texas, and I stay there about 5 weeks. So I bring a lot of food and things with me to help me not have to spend as much going out and stuff. And so I did have some keto chow with me then, and I probably will get some more for the summer. But we're on a pretty strict budget, so I don't order it that often, but not because I don't want to. I just really don't usually have the money, but I do love it. I think it's a good product. Also like the fact that you can mix it with whatever fat you want. That's keto. You can do butter, you can do your heavy cream, you can do almond milk, or whatever you just want to. Let's see. You tried the starter bundle. Yeah, that's what I did. I think the first time was the starter bundle. Orgain. Okay, so it's Orgain. I'm glad you found me live today too. Let's see. So I know you other. Oh, hi, Stephanie. I didn't realize that was a Stephanie on here. Okay, you're the one that talked about it being amazing. Okay, cool. Sold at Costco. We don't have a Costco. We only have Sam's. I wish we had a Costco. The nearest Costco to me is in Dallas, which is 80 miles. So I'm not sure if there's one in Shreveport. Shreveport is also 80 miles. They're like opposite directions from me. I would love for us to get a Costco. We have Sam's. That's all I got right now. I get so envious when I see people's Costco hauls because I know they have a lot more of the stuff that I want. I'm in Tyler, Texas, which is northeast Texas, really close to Louisiana border. So that north corner up there. But yeah, I wish we had a Costco. We have a good sized town, and I wouldn't be surprised if we get a Trader Joe's. We're getting a Sprouts, so if you have a Sprouts, you know what that is. I'm kind of excited about that because I used to like Sprouts to shop there when I was in North Texas, living all the time. So I'm excited about that. But you have Walmart and Kroger. We do not have Kroger. They used to have a Kroger here. There's one in a town 45 minutes from here. But we have Walmart, Aldi, and we have a local grocery chain called Brookshire's, which they also have them in other areas of Texas too. The family that started that grocery store is from this town, so that they pretty much had the monopoly for a long time here. And they have a store called Fresh, which is a lot like Central Market. So if you know H-E-B and Central Market, that store is similar to their Central Market. But I generally shop at Aldi, sometimes a few things at Walmart, and then only if I have to, I run into Brookshire's because they tend to be more expensive. In Phoenix, we have everything except Aldi. I wish we had another. Yeah, I've really been enjoying my Aldi. I get a lot of my stuff there. Save so much money on organic foods. It's not funny. Let me get a drink because I'm losing my voice here. All right. I was just in Texas a few months ago. Frisco, Arlington, Dallas. I know exactly where that is. I got a good friend that lives in Frisco, and I know where Dallas is and Arlington. So cool. I'll be back up there soon, probably. Let's see. Kroger, got that one. Okay. So cool. So how are you? Let's talk about Valentine's Day. How are we going to handle? How are you guys? Do you guys have a plan for handling Valentine's Day? As far as, are you going to cheat? Are you going to stay keto and have some keto chocolate treats or keto sweets? Or are you just going to pretend that that day never happened? Yeah, smash the like button. Thanks, girl. Lilies, yeah. So I had my first Lilies this week in a long time. I got 3 Lilies bars in my stocking for Christmas and put them in the freezer because I knew I was starting AIP. And oh my gosh, it tasted so good. Making chocolate covered strawberries. Ooh. You need to make a video about that. Right. That's how I am. I don't really cheat. There's so many good keto foods you can eat that are satisfying. So I don't really on holidays cheat that much. Like when I say that much, on Christmas I had a croissant because that's like a family tradition. But other than that, the rest of the day was not a cheat, and the whole month was not a cheat. And I had keto treats, keto chocolates, keto dessert, that kind of stuff. Keto food, all the keto food, right? Steak and maybe Lilies. Yeah, I plan to have steak too. Yep, that's what I do. So since we're going to Shreveport, we've got some gift cards to use. We're going to go to Saltgrass Steakhouse on Friday night because we've got like $150 in gift cards for them. And then the next day we're going to it's a Cajun restaurant it's from New Orleans, but the one in Shreveport is not owned by the same people, but it's, to me, better than the one in New Orleans. It's called Ralph and Kaku's. And they also have one in Lufkin, Texas, too. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else. But anyway, they have seafood. Now, they have totally non-keto, fried all you want, everything. But they also have a lot of options for people who are keto because they have grilled options. They have, obviously, the seafood boil. They have all that kind of stuff. So, and I'll be posting on my Instagram when I eat because you guys know I share all that if you've been over there. I'm having crusted salmon, probably not keto breading, but it's once a year. Yeah. As long as you look at it that way, and then you don't make it a cheat week or a cheat month, then you're good. Some people can do that and some people can't. But I say keto on. Do what's best for you. Yeah, you have a gift card too. All about them gift cards, right? I can't believe how much my nose is running today. This weather. I'm losing my voice too. But anyway, so yeah. So as far as Valentine's goes, if you mess up, if you start out by saying, I'm just going to have this one meal or this one part of my meal be non-keto, and then you mess up and you binge the whole whatever weekend, just get back up, start back over. Don't beat yourself up. Your body will jump back into ketosis after you've been in keto a day or two, and everything will be fine. Mostly you're going to gain, if you gain anything, you're going to gain water weight anyways, so it'll come off. Just don't turn it into I'm going to stay I'm going to stay out of the wagon or off the wagon for, a month or a week or whatever, because then that's when it gets harder to get it back off. But don't beat yourself up. That's the biggest thing. Don't beat yourself up. Yeah, it's definitely the weather. Anybody else having sniffles too? I don't know. I don't even know what the weather is where you guys are. It might be beautiful and sunny. Here it's like gloom, and it's been raining. It rained and stormed all night long. It was raining this morning. It quit, and then it started raining again. Now it just looks like it's getting super dark, so it's probably going to rain again here in a little bit. So, okay. So another thing I want to talk about while I'm on here, I got to do the shameless plug. Y'all, I've been teetering in the 800s for a while. I'm trying to get to that 1,000. So if you guys would share, hit that like button for one. But if you would share my channel, share one of my videos with some people, and get them over here to subscribe so we can get this channel going. I want to hit 1,000, not because I want to make money, but because you can reach more people. And you comment in the community section and things like that. And you just reach so many more people. The algorithms of YouTube I'll be able to be in more people's feeds and those kinds of things. Also, I have a huge giveaway I'm waiting to give away, and I've been holding on to it forever, and I want to give it to you guys. So share. Let's see. I do steaks at home rather than going out. We do that a lot because it's cheaper, and you could get 2 steaks for the price of 1 steak, or, at restaurants. We had steak the other night. I could do carnivore if I could eat ribeyes every day. If I could be like Dr. Sean Baker and eat a big old ribeye every day, I probably could do carnivore all the time. I can make 4 for the price. It depends on where you buy them, but yes, for sure. And the ingredients are clean. You know what they put on it. Yeah. In Memphis, we are having the same weather. Yeah. I love Memphis. I actually have a good friend that lives there. She works for Vanderbilt. Oh no, that's in Nashville, huh? Never mind. I don't know. Is that right? Paris, Tennessee. Oh, it's funny how there's a Paris everywhere. Awesome. Thanks, girl. And Jackson. I know where that is. Yes, Nashville. That sounded wrong when I said it, but so that's where my friend lives, is there because she works there. But I have been to Memphis too, and I've been to Graceland and all the touristy stuff when I was a kid. ate the barbecue, did the things. Cool. All right, guys. Well, anybody have any more questions before I pop off of here? Because I know you guys have work to do, and I have need to make some lunch because I haven't eaten yet. But we'll see. If, oh, wait, 5 more minutes. See if anybody has any more questions. You should meet halfway. Yeah, y'all should do a Tennessee meetup. That'd be cool. I wish they would have KetoCon sometime in Nashville or somewhere like that, or Adapt Keto. They're having one in Atlanta. I think it'd be really cool because I've been wanting to go to Nashville and go up there for that. Me either. I'm going to break my fast shortly. So what's everybody having for lunch or breaking their fast with? I'm having a burger, and I'm going to have some egg yolks scrambled up with it, and what else am I having with that? Some bacon. So I am having a carnivore lunch, I guess. Halfway between Nashville and Memphis. Oh, she is going to the Atlanta? I have to catch up on her videos. I love her so much. I love her because, and I started watching her because she is a turtle like me, and I could relate, you know. So I love her. I love Melanie. But I need to catch up on her videos. I've been having a hard time keeping up with everybody because I have so many that I like now. Y'all should see my watch later list. I've got so much stuff in there. I've got non-keto people in there too, but it's just I mostly watch them when I'm working. If I'm working out at the gym and I'm riding the bike, I can watch them on there. Is when I mostly watch them, and sometimes I watch them at home if I'm doing stuff. But yeah, so if I'm not doing the bike, I can't watch them. I have to just listen to music. So yeah, I'm going to do 4 quarter-pound beef patties with a side of bacon. Yum. Yeah, it is hard to keep up. I try to at least go and like the video, and then I put it in my watch later and go back and watch it and comment on it after that. But I start off with trying to at least like it to give that boost to them, and then I'll go back later and watch it. Especially everybody that's so much better at me and gets one out every day. I try to do that. I do that most of the time. This last week or so, it's just been really hard. The last couple of weeks, actually. But I'm trying to get back in the flow of doing that. I'm trying to get back in the flow of having a recipe every week. And then, you know, but so right now I'm going to make my goal to be on here having a video like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and maybe one on the weekend. If I get back into that groove, and then I'll get back into the everyday groove. So just life happens, you know. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off here. I hope you guys have a great day. Be looking for my video tonight of what I ate today. And yeah, it was good talking with you guys. I hope you have an awesome, awesome Monday.